In Britain, when someone dies in an unnatural way, it is normal to have an inquiry into why and how the person died. We call this inquiry an inquest. The person in charge of the inquest is called a coroner. She or he is like the judge in a normal court of law. The inquest hears evidence from witnesses who say what they know about the dead person and how they died. There is a jury, a group of ordinary people who listen to the evidence and then say how they think the person died. A very unusual inquest has just started in London. It is an inquest into the death of Diana, Princess of Wales. Diana was the divorced wife of Prince Charles, the heir to the British throne. She died in a car crash in Paris just over 10 years ago. 2 other people died in the same crash. They were Henri Paul, who was driving the car, and Dodi al Fayed, the son of a wealthy Egyptian businessman, Mohamed al Fayed. The death of Diana was an extraordinary event. Very many people in Britain and in other countries liked Diana. They thought that she was a more sympathetic and natural person than the rest of the British royal family. Thousands of people sent messages of sympathy or placed flowers outside Buckingham Palace in London. Millions of people sent money to a special fund set up in Diana's memory. People said things like, "She may be dead, but she still lives in our hearts." The French police investigated the car crash. They concluded that it had happened because the car had been going very fast and because the driver had drunk too much alcohol. But some people do not accept these conclusions. They say that there is other evidence which the French police ignored. Mohamed al Fayed says that he is certain that Dodi and Diana were murdered. Some people claim that there was a plot to kill Diana involving the Queen's husband and the British Secret Intelligence Service. 2 British newspapers have published regular stories which question the conclusions of the French police. Have you heard the expression conspiracy theory? Something extraordinary happens, like the assassination of President Kennedy, or the attack on the World Trade Center on 9/11, or the death of Diana. There is an official explanation of what happened, and many people are happy with this explanation. But some people are not. They claim, for example, that the government has suppressed important evidence, that powerful people do not want the truth to be known, that the true explanation is that there was an elaborate plot or conspiracy involving, typically, the Pope, the President of the United States, the Mafia, aliens from outer space, and the intelligence services of 6 different countries. So, the inquest in London will no doubt look at some of the conspiracy theories about Diana's death. The jury will need to decide whether any of them are true. But conspiracy theories are like a religion, and it is impossible to convince a conspiracy theorist that he is wrong. So, whatever the inquest decides, some people will not be happy. But the inquest has already revealed one surprising thing. The authorities thought that many members of the public would want to come. They erected a large marquee outside the court building, where people could see and hear the inquest on big TV screens. But the marquee is empty. There are lots of empty seats in the public area in the inquest itself. 10 years ago, Britain was fascinated by the death of Diana. Now we have more important things to do. Goodbye.